Hello, everybody, and I'll just say start up. I think this will not be no joking bullshit. This is probably going to be the most serious video of me speaking that will ever happen. As obviously, probably everyone knows by now, yesterday was the occurrence of yet another shooting, this time at a community college in Oregon, and I am disgusted. Obviously, yes, by the occurrence that happened. Yes, by the fact that this type of act continues to happen in this nation, and not even just in this nation, but in this world. But by the fact that I'm already seeing people trying to grandstand over this, trying to blame this group or that group, simply to push their own ideals, and I am disgusted. People are dead. And I already see people arguing about guns and the president. Hell, I even saw one person go out and say, "The lefts have been targeting us Christians for years." Really? Really? Any shit like this, any sort of grandstanding bullshit, just to push some political idea, whether it be you want more gun control, whether you believe more people should have guns, whether you believe that things like video games and television and movies should be censored. It's all bullshit. There's a reason why Jack Thomas is... This whole thing is screwing with my memory now. The damn lawyer asshole. Every time there's a tragedy, blames it on a game. That guy's a piece of shit. Every single person that's trying to say something to push their political ideas, using this tragedy as a fucking stepping stone, is in fact a piece of shit. I don't care if you're atheist, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, etc., etc. I don't care. If you're trying to use... I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, if you're using this to try to push some fucking beliefs over the family's right to grieve, then you are just massive pieces of shit. Simple fact of the matter is, people are dead. Spies haven't even been buried yet, probably. I mean, come on, it's literally just the next stand. There's already people arguing over whether or not we should have more gun control. Hell, I'm just surprised that they didn't blame whatever the latest shooter to come out was. And by shooter, I mean obviously first-person like shooter game. So I think that would be what, Uncharted collection? I'm surprised that isn't being blamed. I'm surprised Blaze action movie isn't being blamed. Simple fact of it is, every time one of these tragedies happens, there's always someone that has the grandstand. Just to push their fucking beliefs. And it's not right. The victims deserve better than their deaths just to be used as some sort of fucking stepping stone for you to use to get a little bit higher, being a little bit closer to your goal. Their families deserve better. Have some respect for the dead and for those that have lost their friends, their brothers, their sisters, their sons and their daughters. It's simply not right to use it. This is probably the reason why I've become so disgusted with the modern world and with the culture of our nation. Honestly, I believe this sort of thing would have been physically possible back when this nation was founded, we would have reacted different. Well, not we, because none of us would have been alive at the time. Those that were alive at the time would have reacted differently and with a lot more respect and decency than what our modern Americans are acting with. And that's a disgrace. Simple as that. Arguing over what's right and wrong when people are dead. Where do we get off? When does enough become enough? Does something need to be done about this issue? Yes. Is there a simple black and white answer? No. Will we reach a working answer by being a bunch of self-absorbed, idiotic, uncompromising morons? No. If you're the kind of person that immediately blames the other side for something bad happening and thinks that your way is the only way and the best way, and that everyone else that thinks differently than you is wrong, idiotic, and retarded without you even trying to look at their perspective, you're a disgrace to what this nation was founded on. If you're the kind of person that would rather use a tragedy than respect the dead and the victims, you're a disgrace. I know I've been kind of rambling, but as I said, I'm completely disgusted. Part of the reason why the footage in this is Drive Club, because I honestly don't think I can stomach playing a violent game at the moment. But a racing game is nice. It's just, why does this keep happening? And obviously there will be some that will say we need less guns. And I wouldn't say we need specifically less, just a better way of weeding out who gets them. Thinking some sort of mental test to see how sane people are when they buy them should be something that we need. Well, it shouldn't be something that we need, but it should be something that we have. Because this guy had multiple weapons. And here's saying most people in this world, well, not in this world, in this nation, aren't gonna go get a gun from some black market gun launderer. That shit don't happen. Not by normal people. Most people will just go to a store and buy a gun. And is the solution more guns? No. Because that just leads to more dipshits and more sick people like this man who caused this, having them. There is no simple solution. It's just, we need to stop pretending there is. And we need to stop using these tragedies to push the idea that any one of us knows the simple, perfect solution. Because if you think you know, then honestly, you know nothing. Now I know this has been a bit more somber and serious than I will ever get. So in a few seconds I'm going to cut this video clip off and I'm going to add something silly. A Hellgast twerking. I wish you all a good day. Yeah, my body always just like conks out when I even try. What?